Welcome in, everybody, to another edition of NXT on Tap. I am Scalz, and we are joined by the OG crew, Ginger Ninja Jaxpo and Phil the Future. How's everybody doing tonight?
I'm doing fantastic. Actually, real quick, before we get the show going, I don't know if y'all pray or anything. If you wouldn't mind sending positive vibes to my buddy Selfbet. He's going through a little bit of hard times. And if you know, you know. If not, it'll come out eventually. My brother is just right now needs as many positive vibes and prayers sent his way.
Yeah, sure thing. It's an unfortunate
What's
situation. So let's send our positive vibes out to him. He definitely needs them. So
hold on. Pause that. Nate. You should see the Umaga autograph on eBay. It's fucking great. I'll find the link and send it to you.
What's up, Nate?
The new Umaga Funko was signed. The new one was signed by Umaga, certified, and is for sale on eBay.
So, what's going on, Silverback signing? Thank you for the follow yesterday. We truly appreciate it. What's going on, Travis? Welcome in. Glad to see you back again.
I'm sorry.
Travis and Phil, brother from another mother. Here we go.
No, Sean, no, Sean, not the sub run out.
So, I mean, you know what you got to do then, Sean. You know what you got to do. All right, so let's get into this. Trick opened up the show by driving up in a car, getting out, and just leaving his door wide the fuck open. I wonder if anybody else jumped in the car and drove off with it. What do you think?
I would have.
Carmelo would have done it.
I'd have stole that bitch.
Carmelo just be like, oh, don't mind if I do.
Thank you for the resub, Sean. We appreciate it. So Trick goes out. He starts talking about how he hasn't had his rematch yet between him and Ethan Page. Out comes Cedric Alexander talking about how then he needs to stop focusing on that. And then after that, we have Ashante Diadantis. I'm actually loving these two being intertwined into NXT. I'm glad they're actually getting some screen time. What do you guys think of this whole thing?
100%. They put them together. They haven't really done much with them, and now we're finally getting a taste of both of them. I know they're they were put together as a tag team, but seeing them tonight kind of go at it in singles competition, even better. Even better.
I mean, they had them in the tag team once, but I think this was more about just getting them some screen time and seeing what they could actually do.
Exactly.
In regards to mic time, everything else. And we'll discuss the match later on with Cedric and Trick, and they put on a show. You got to be careful, Sean. We can't say his name, because if we do, he's going to appear. I mean, we might want that on the show. Actually, probably be fun. Cool.
Is it like Beetlejuice where you have to say it a certain amount of time?
No.
As soon as you say
it.
And then he shows up.
Oh, okay.
Literally, this guy on TikTok, he's like, "Yo, I'm at Slammiversary. I'm gonna meet a bunch of guys here. I'm gonna see Josh Alexander. Gonna see Mike Bailey. Gonna see insert name." And then he just pops right behind him, like, bing, and he's like, "Wait, what?" It's like, did that just happen? Like, literally, I was like, I'm dead.
So going from the promo from Trick, we go right into the Josh Briggs and Brooks Jensen no DQ match. And
that was crazy.
The spots in this match, I was not expecting this type of match to come out of Brooks Jensen. Like,
I mean, he had it pent up for such a long time. He had to release some type of ruthless aggression.
I told you them two going at each other would be good. I told you this. I was finally right about something on NXT and not Scouts. Woohoo!
Also, I just want to point something out. I just want to point out what Brooks was wearing tonight. He was wearing like a white shirt, but then around the end when you saw him pin Josh, you saw on the breast pocket, it was a red circle with a line through it. Right to censor, maybe?
Man, his dad was part of him.
I mean, like, it would make sense. I mean, it makes sense. Like, I thought it was honestly a smart move.
Thanks for the
yes.
Bill.
Fucking just tug on that bitch.
What the fuck?
What?
I mean, we didn't need to know
Sean's
all that
happy.
information.
Look at Sean. Sean's like, ooh, I want to see.
I know. From the person who was trying to get away from Shadow 2 weeks ago, now he's trying to get into Will Shadow. But, Jax, what did you think of this match?
It is exactly what I thought it was going to be. And I hope they can go at it again and go a little bit heavier. The
markings on Briggs' back.
Yo. Oh, my God.
Like, I hope somebody posts a picture of that on Twitter so we could see it, because I want to see how they actually were.
Please, yeah, Josh.
To settle in.
Yeah, Josh, put it up, buddy.
I'm glad Jensen won, but it was interesting.
Sean Spears.
Exactly. How Sean Spears got involved in this. And now he has a story going on with this too, which is awesome.
I love
because Sean Spears needed something to do. How does that have anything to do with NXT?
I don't
Shadow,
know.
Check your messages. I'm sorry in advance, but check your messages.
Check your damn messages.
After this match, we had Eddie Thorpe versus Lexis King, going back months of what's going on between the two of them. And this is what's coming to a head from him attacking Thorpe while he was DJing a couple weeks ago.
Yep.
Pretty quick, decent match. I'm glad Thorpe got the win, but then we saw the aftermath, and Thorpe got his ass kicked. What did we think about this one?
I want to push Alexis King to the fucking moon and back. Like, I love Alexis King. I don't know if that does that. He's getting drunk apparently. Oh, you're not 21 yet, aren't you?
He's too young to get drunk.
Fuck off.
Hey, listen. At least we know he'll go back to school in a couple weeks. No, it was.
Jesus Christ.
I wish they would. I wish they do a little more because Eddie Thorpe's fucking amazing.
He is.
And it's just, I want a New Japan Eddie Thorpe match. That motherfucker's a hard hitting bitch.
I mean,
you think we're gonna get it?
I mean, yeah, Eddie Thorpe. We did pick up Eddie Thorpe from New Japan. I mean, guy knows
we might get one.
You think we're gonna get one of those?
I hope so.
I
would personally, and this is just me. They're sending people over. They're sending Josh Briggs over to the Noah tournament. Oh fuck! Did you send Eddie Thorpe
to where?
To Noah's N1.
What?
It's like New Japan's fucking G1.
Yeah, New Japan with like the G1 climax, except
Noah's the N1.
So when is that?
Yes, shut out! I love you so much.
I had to see.
Sorry, Scalz.
Yeah. Thanks. Jeff.
You're welcome.
Oh
No,
my
but
gosh.
why not send Eddie Thorpe? He's got I don't know how big of a fan base he has, but he has a following over in Japan already.
When
It
is
was
the
perfect.
one?
I believe he was. I believe he was part of. I want to say he was part of TMDK.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, let's go.
I think it's next month, if I'm not mistaken.
Because this weekend isn't
It, on
is
Thursday,
one of them
Friday,
going to be?
Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, WWE's going to Japan.
Yes, but on the 28th, there are a bunch of WWE wrestlers going to Josh Barnett's Bloodsport
Oh yeah.
in Brooklyn. I know you're going to have the Creed brothers.
You're
and
gonna
you're
have
going
the
to have
Creed-
at least Shayna Baszler.
It's 8-4 to 9-1.
Okay, so it's later on.
Yeah.
Okay.
So far, Josh Briggs from NXT's in it, and so is that new guy from No Quarter Catch Crew.
Tavion Heights.
Davion Britt.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, but I would have personally, I would have sent Eddie Thorpe over. He's got a little bit of a following over there. He knows the people there
Why are we not sending Shinsuke?
because N1's gonna. I don't know why you're not sending Shinsuke. That's a good fucking. Thing. I don't know why you're not sending. I think more the working relationship in this tournament because the N1 is still relatively new for Noah. So I think they kind of focus on the up and comings. They have a couple older guys in the tournament, but I still would have sent. I would have sent Thorpe, dude. I would have sent Thorpe. Like
Eddie Thorpe would have been great.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool. I think we have to follow that, Jax. We have to follow the N1 and see what comes from that. After this, we had a backstage segment with Trick Williams going to Shawn Michaels, saying that he wants to fight anybody in his path. He doesn't care. And right behind him, just sitting there chilling, is Pete Dunne. I'm loving what Pete Dunne is doing lately.
How you doing? How you doing, Phil? Yeah. How's it going, Phil? Phil knows. Phil knows. Yeah. You liked that, didn't you, Phil?
Sure.
That was the best picture you've ever been sent.
How are we liking what Pete Dunne's been doing lately on both Raw and NXT?
Honestly, it's a for me. I feel like this is a little different, especially. Oh fuck! This got awkward very fast. Anyway, keeping it real. About Pete Dunne, it's really interesting, especially knowing the background that he and Sheamus used to rock with each other as as part of the Brawling Brutes, and now that Pete's doing something completely different, turning his back on Sheamus, and now he's doing this thing with Trick. It's interesting. I want to see where this go. I really want to see where this goes and what they did with the Bruiserweight.
Well, we're definitely getting the Bruiserweight back, which I love, because he is just unmatched in the ring and what he could do. And I'm excited to see him get some championship gold again.
Fine.
And I know that's going to come shortly after this. After this, we had Oral. And there it is, Jax. And there it is.
Bitch.
We had Oro Mensa against Ashante the Adonis. And
that was actually really good.
The matches tonight were really good. Up and down the card. And I think Phil is scarred. Oro got the win because Ashante kept getting distracted by Chikara Jackson.
Sorry, Miss Jackson.
I mean, he kept trying to get with her. He's trying to hit it. And, like, this is crazy. This is all he's been focused on. Because you saw that later on when he went into the back after the match, feigning to be injured. And then then two women taking him to the medical. And then he just smiles like,
he's like, this is why Ashanti's the Adonis, bro.
Phil, I want you to talk about the next segment. That's the No Quarter Catch crew and the Don, the family in the back.
Okay. Oh boy. So seeing so yeah, no quarter catch crew talking with the D'Angelo family. This one was rather interesting. Again, Charlie's trying to get rid of the whole freaking problem. I know he's trying to get Tony to help him work out the problem about the evidence, and obviously that problem obviously really being Ren Sinclair. She had a match tonight with Carly Bright. I guess, obviously No Quarter Catch crew went out there supporting Ren during her match, and of course Carly Bright had Kendall Gray in her corner. It's very interesting, very shady indeed. I mean, Ren Sinclair's really got No Quarter Catch dangling. What's the expression?
Words, Phil. Words.
I know about fucking words. Jesus Christ.
She's essentially holding.
She's dangling the carrot. She's dangling the carrot in front of the horse. I don't know.
Well, she's essentially holding Charlie Dempsey over a barrel right now because she knows something that they don't want anybody else to know.
Yes,
and she's trying to use it to slither her way into No Quarter Catch.
Yeah,
and it's just great watching Charlie Dempsey try to beg for help from the family, and they're just sitting there watching, laughing, saying, "You need to handle this."
Yeah, weren't they up in the balcony watching eating popcorn?
Yeah, they were up in the balcony watching it because they wanted to see what happened, and they were impressed with what Charlie did to help Ren Sinclair win, because he doesn't want to do that, but he needs to do what he needs to do to keep this secret safe.
Yeah, like the fact that he basically kind of leaned over and helped Ren keep. He leaned through the ropes, helped keep Ren on top of Carly to pin her for the 3 count, and then the expression on his face when Ren started getting all excited, he's just looking up to the right, looking so freaking bothered, like what, like I can't believe I just freaking did this.
Mm-hmm.
But still, I'm not gonna take away what freaking I think Miles Bourne was trying to help Ren a little bit in the middle of the match. Kendall went over to them like, hey yo, what the fuck, and they're like, hey, like we're not doing anything here, just chill, woman. And then this Kendall Gray, this girl takes Miles Bourne and gives this man a German suplex. I'm like, okay, fight back. I did not expect that from Kendall Gray. That was insane.
The women's division right now in NXT is top notch, and that's not counting the 3 new signings that are going to be coming in shortly.
Yes,
you have Julia.
You got Julia,
Stephanie Vicaire.
Yep.
Vicaire. And you're going to have Delta.
I'm so happy about Delta.
You don't know when they're all coming yet because of their dates that they need to finish. Julia with Marigold and Delta in Australia. But Stephanie's already in WWE, so that's coming sooner than later.
Oh
I have a
boy!
feeling she's going to show up after the Thea Hale Roxanne match.
After Great American Bash, yeah.
Thank you, Nightbot, for blocking that post.
Cheap viewers on.
Yeah. No, it's a post that we're not supposed to talk about, Jax.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
I don't know these things. I thought we read the comments.
Not that one. But I am interested to see where this keeps going between Brent Sinclair, No Porter Catch Crew, and the family. Because next week we already have a match set up between Tony D'Angelo and Tavion
Yeah.
for the Heritage Cup. So I'm excited for that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we're going to see a new champion. It's going to end up going all the way back to Charlie Dempsey fighting for it. But it's going to be a good match nonetheless.
Yeah, for real. I actually liked how they brought it up
Boom Shakalaka from NBA
Will.
Jam.
Yeah, like I kind of like how they brought it about too. It's like let's have the Olympian over there do it. You know, guy was actually
won a match and didn't lose to a girl.
Yeah.
What do we think of this story that's going on between Axiom and Nathan Frazier in regards to them arguing over about the singles matches that they've been had and how Axiom is now included in the next speed tournament?
The fact now that Axiom is now in the new speed tournament, it's crazy. It's funny because Nathan Frazier, he used to have the hard hitting home. He used to have the home hitting hard truth show, and unfortunately for him, like him going after the Heritage Cup the first time and Axiom going, "Hey, what the fuck you doing?" is like, it's nothing, don't worry about it. And then, him doing the speed thing, and then Axiom's like, "Yo, bro, I'm actually in the next speed tournament." And in a way, like freaking Nathan's like, "Wait, what the fuck?"
It's all mad at me for doing that.
Double
now you're doing it?
Yeah, double standard, bro.
Sean likes my ass. That's his new background on his phone, by the way. I already know it is.
But I'm liking how they're doing this, and they're teasing this between them. They're extending the breakup that's eventually going to happen between the two of them. I just don't know who they're going to give the belts to.
Yeah.
It'd be the Rascalz. So then they bring the belts over to NXT because that'd be sick. Next match we had was Trick Williams versus Cedric Alexander.
I thought they were going to save that. I thought they were going to save that match for last. But I mean, you know what? It is what it is. I'm not gonna complain.
No, because it was a great match.
It was. It really was.
Alexander is still amazing in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
And he needs to get shown. He needs to have more airtime.
Who?
Cedric Alexander.
I thought you said Josh. I fucked up while we were watching and called him Josh Alexander. maybe we should get Cedric and Josh together and we can call it the Alexanders.
Yeah, I mean that would be so weird because like there's a complete difference between the two. Cedric's not entirely that tall, and Josh Alexander's like up there compared to him.
After this match, you had Trick and Cedric shake hands, and then you had Pete Dunne come out and attack Trick Williams and beat his ass down.
Yeah, he just beat it ass down, and then of course in simple bruiserweight fashion,
he beat his ass down like beat something. You saw that picture.
Next, we had Chase University. They debuted new shirts.
I like the new shirts.
I love the black. I love the black.
Okay, hold on.
Oh my, here we go. Scalz gonna shit on my day.
No, I'm not shitting on your day. I actually like the red shirt because it's different than every other fucking wrestling shirt out there.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
He's not wrong, but still, I don't wear a lot of red. But now
Really?
they have a black one.
Are you sure? Because look right behind you, Jax. You're
No, I
fucking
have a lot of red. I don't wear a lot of red.
Either
Now
way, you're
they
gonna
have
blend
a
it.
black one. I'm gonna
Either way, if you wear the shirt, either one, you're gonna blend in with the wall.
Dude, after I did this sidebar, I wore my Royal Rumble shirt, and I realized that when I wear my Royal Rumble shirt with all the different logos over it and this wall, I blend in. I'm like, fuck, can't wear that anymore. Kind of pissed me off a little
You're
bit.
just gonna make it worse.
But I'm just saying, like every wrestling shirt that is out there, 95% of them are all. It is rare that you get a different colored wrestling shirt, so that's why I like the red one. The black one looks cool, but I was glad that they did the red first and made them different than everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
This interview with Thea was good. It tried to show a calmer side of her, make her show that she is getting more mature and growing up. I do like what came from it, where Roxanne is getting jealous that she got an interview and she didn't.
Oh yeah, I saw that I saw that already actually last night, before the whole thing started, because they said that Thea was getting a sit-down interview, and Roxanne's like, how is it I'm not getting an interview, but yet this crybaby little girl's getting all the attention? And I'm like, oh shit. Like Roxanne right now is just so focused on, like that's the thing I've been noticing about Roxanne, like right now, since she's reclaimed the NXT women's title, she has really started to become a lot more self-absorbed, self-centered, a lot of that, like nobody in, like basically like the whole obvious type of heel gimmick where everybody is beneath me because I'm the champion and you're a loser. Basically, you're just a freaking loser.
Yep.
Like, I mean, I'm not saying I'm not a fan of the gimmick or I don't like Roxanne because she's pulling this. It's okay. She's cool with it, but like, it's just the easy. It's kind of just the low hanging fruit. She's doing, like, you're gonna give it to a crybaby, but me, the champion, you're not gonna do anything about it. Like, come on now.
Well, that's how she is. So
yeah. I'm not
get used to it.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. I'm not saying I don't.
After this, we had Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson versus
Sol Ruka,
Carmen Petrovic and Sol Ruka.
Yep.
I like Sol and Carmen as a tag team.
They work well. They do work well. They had a few good tag moves in there.
I was surprised that they had Lash Legend and Jakara win, though.
Yeah, that was interesting. And it looks like Lash also has a new finisher. She used to just use like a big old power bomb. Now she had him like in a back move and then just spins him out into like a TKO type of thing.
I'll have to go back and watch that because I missed that.
It's really interesting. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but it's fairly new. I haven't seen Lash pull that off. So I mean, kudos to her for finding a different finisher.
After this match, they went into the back. And there was Kalani Jordan talking to a few other wrestlers. And one of them shows Kalani Tatum's post from earlier in the day where Tatum is playing with the dolls. And
yeah.
One of them is Roxanne. The other one is Kalani Jordan. And Kalani and the other girl are making fun of Tatum for playing with dolls. But while this is going on,
Wendy Chu is walking in the background.
You see Wendy Chu walking in the background. You see the other girl get up and go see what's going on over there with Wendy Chu. And these two walk away. this is all leading to Tatum versus Kalani. And I really hope they give the belt to Tatum.
Oh boy.
Because Tatum deserves everything right now. Her character work is top notch. She's getting better in the ring. And it's just going to be exciting to finally see her win something.
Yep. One psycho trap for a 1, 2, 3.
Jax, what
I
do
like
you
the
think
name
about
of
this? You like the name of it?
I like the name of that move.
That's a pretty sick move too.
It is.
When she hit that bitch, I remember when last time I saw it. When she hit that bitch, I was like, "Damn, that's pretty fucking dope."
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever I don't know if anybody's ever used a move like that before. I don't know what that reminds me of.
I'm not sure.
I'm sure if Will's still here, he'll find somebody that used the move similar to that.
Someone back in 1874 when they wrestled. No, I'm sorry, Will. I love you.
Now we come to the main event. And
the trios match. Oh,
I love having the Rascalz back together. Whether it's in NXT, whether it's in TNA, whether it's anywhere. I am in love with having them back together.
If this is how you say your name, Rufio, we're talking about it. We're talking tonight's NXT. We're talking about tonight's episode of NXT, brother. Talking about the main event right now.
I like NXT. Now the Rascalz back together. Oh, it's like going back to Slammiversary and watching Zachary Wentz walk out at Slammiversary back in a TNA arena was fun.
You mean Wesley?
Yeah, Wesley. Sorry.
Yeah,
it was fucking great.
Former.
And the fact that they did not shy away to his NXT roots or his TNA roots was kind of a pretty decent thing too.
It was great, honestly.
And
they all came out in the Buzz Lightyear gear. That was sick.
You had the treehouse.
The treehouse
before that. That was so good. And then for them to come out again tonight using the Rascal music, like that's just cherry on top.
It was. It's piece de resistance.
I hope they give the tag belts to Wesley and Zachary Wentz.
MSK.
You think they'll put him back on the MSK without Zachary being signed?
I think that would be brilliant marketing and having the belts go back and forth between both brands. Having them wear the belts on TNA.
Yeah.
And say, and look, we put a belt on a different company's wrestler.
That's a good point.
It ends all the stigma of WWE is doing this just for them. You know?
Yeah.
It helps show that WWE is different than they used to be.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I was gonna kind of say like, well, they did put the Impact World title on Kenny Omega back in like 2020, and then
stop.
I know.
Stop. Even a TNA wrestler, Moose, has already come out and said this relationship is better than that one. So don't even.
Yeah. I was Josh. I was just kidding you.
This shows you between a one-sided partnership and an actual partnership.
Yeah. I didn't.
Because if it would have been a good partnership, Omega should have lost that.
Would have lost to someone in TNA.
Omega should have lost that belt to Moose when they did that arena, the match in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
With no fans were during the COVID pandemic era.
Yeah.
That should have been when he won that's how TNA should have got the belt back, is Moose beating Kenny Omega.
Moose beating Kenny Omega, right? Because Kenny Omega lost it.
Kenny Omega. and then Christian losing it to somebody.
Because Kenny lost the Impact World Title to Christian on a AEW pay per view, and then Christian went to TNA, and then he lost it. Then I don't know.
Yeah,
fuck.
This match was just unbelievable. Back and forth, everything going on. We got the nostalgia from MSK with the ending with the pin, and then after the match was over, you had the respect given to each of the wrestlers, and they all shook hands in the ring.
Yep, and I mean, on top of that, the pin, Zachary Wentz pinned Axiom, which means they pinned one half of the tag team champions. So technically, MSK gets a shot at Axiom and Nathan Fraser next time a championship match is up.
After this, you had Ethan Page go into Ava's office finally after teasing it twice throughout the night. And he says he doesn't care if he has to defend the title, whatever he has to do. He wants Earl Mensah in the ring to end all this stigma of the 1, 2, 3. Ava agreed and said, next week, I'll draft up the contract, you'll sign it, and then you and Earl will go for the title in week 2 of the Great American Bash.
Yeah. The backstory to that whole thing, though, was absolutely hilarious. Because, Ethan Page is bringing this ref in, from the back out to the ring, and he's saying, look, when Oro Mensah pinned me, I don't care about all y'all, but I'm going to talk to this guy. When Oro Mensah pinned me, it wasn't for real, right? And he's like, well, it wasn't a technical match, so the 3 count never actually counted. So it's see, guys, I told you, y'all are y'all are tripping. And then Oro just comes out of nowhere, freaking surprises Page, pins him down. The ref actually does a 1, 2, 3. And now Ethan Page is just losing his freaking mind, which is why we're at where we're at right now with Ethan Page. And I love it. This is hilarious. This is just amazing for Ethan Page. He's just gotten his feet wet in NXT. He's already the NXT champion, and he's already got this crazy ass feud with Oro. This is just this is why NXT is where it is right now. Come on.
We skipped over one thing that happened on this show,
though. To
the end. The segment that they had a video package for He Who Should Not Be Named.
JH.
On NXT TV for a TNA wrestler.
Yeah.
Let that sink in.
He's going to have a live concert next week.
Yeah,
he put flyers out on the cars in the NXT parking lot, aka the most dangerous place on earth.
And he covered up one of Gallus's cars with them.
About a live concert for next week.
And they're losing and Joe's losing his freaking mind.
Gallus is going nuts with this. I love the story that they're building between these two. I would love to see him on TV every week between NXT and TNA.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind seeing Hendry make the jump over.
Yeah, especially after Slammiversary going into this too, that how Joe Hendry was eliminated out of that main event world title match when Josh Alexander completely turned heel on him and eliminated him from the match. That was that itself was crazy, but then again, that gives Joe Hendry a little bit of time to do stuff on the NXT side and allow him to have a concert, sort of like and allowing him to do the concert and stuff. This is gonna be a great run for this dude. Oh my gosh.
I feel like we saw a lot of Shawn Michaels tonight too.
It was just the one segment with
it was just the segment with Trick followed in by Roxanne.
Yeah, it was just,
and then he's just like
back, so it seemed seemed decent.
Yeah, it was that. It was Trick, Roxanne, and then him going, cut to commercial.
Who was the guy sitting next to him?
I don't know.
Probably somebody just in Gorilla working on
probably a programmer. I don't know.
But before we head on out, is there anything else you want to talk about from NXT tonight?
I'm looking forward to Great American Bash. Isn't that next week?
Great American Bash will start next week,
yes.
and will continue the week after.
And they are both on Sci-Fi.
Yeah, because
on USA Olympics.
Yes.
Which I'm hyped for, actually.
I'm excited for the Olympics. Fuck, I'm ready for it.
Yeah. Yeah, usually you have the Q&A, and does anybody around?
Yeah, I don't know if we're even going to do the Q&A tonight.
But no, it was NXT. They keep impressing me week after week. And I like how you get the mix of the same talent, but every week you get different talent in matches. Like, it's a big rotation of talent all the time. It
is. And you know what? This also brings up something else that just also popped in my head. I was talking about the main event of Slammiversary. So obviously, Moose is no longer your TNA World Champion since he was the second guy who got pinned in that match. Plus, now what's so great about that is now that he's not World Champion, he kind of made it known on social media that he would love a match between himself and Obafemi. Please book it. We need this. I want to see it.
That'd be tough to book.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I would love to see it because right now, the system, Moose is not world champion. Brian Myers and Eddie Edwards are no longer world tag champs. I mean, oh man, what they would be able to do with Moose and anybody like around his size, like Obafemi and NXT. Again, it would be kind of difficult to book, but it would feed families.
I mean, that'd be interesting. I would be okay with seeing that. I just don't know how you book that.
Yeah, I get it. I
don't think you're gonna have either of them lose unless you're booking it to a time limit draw of some sort.
Yeah.
That would do neither of them any favors.
Right. Obviously, I think it's just one of those it's just one of those, I think, fantasy bookings that everybody would love to see.
Too soon for that fantasy booking, in my opinion.
Moose just needs to hang out and show up at the Rumble.
Yeah, just wait at the Rumble for the Moose. Dun, dun,
I mean, he's already beaten people, like he said before. He's already beaten people that are on the main on Raw and on SmackDown. Why would he go down to NXT?
Yeah, I know.
But all right, I think that's gonna be it for the evening. So it's time for us to close out the tab. Jax, where can we find you?
Here every Tuesday. Every Thursday at 4:20 over on Rivet City Radio for Nerdy News. Sundays over on Rivet City Radio for Botch, Spots, and Chair Shots. Anywhere else, follow me on Twitter at JaxBo2020.
Phil?
All right. First of all, thank you for everybody who decided to stop by NXT on Tap and watch us around to the end. If you did enjoy what you saw tonight and still enjoy seeing this beautiful face gracing your screen, you can check me out here on Twitter, IG, TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, all them fun stuffs under the name that's usually right down at the bottom left, which is Phil the Future. You can check me out every Tuesday night here on Off the Top for NXT on tap. My sporadic appearances on the Buzzbridge Trivia Hour with Rivet City Radio, where I am still the reigning, defending, undisputed Buzzbridge Trivia champion, who's feeling like who feels like he's freaking Roman Reigns because we just have not had any challengers for myself, and I am getting tired of it. I just want a match. Other than that, yeah, that's from me.
So they really haven't had any Buzzbridge Trivia shows, right?
I know. That's why I feel like we're freaking.
So it's not that there's no opponents. There has been no shows. And I believe the last person to actually win on the show was somebody else.
All right, whatever. Kill the vibe!
You didn't get a chance to defend it, but you're not the champion anymore.
I thought
it's like a CM Punk MJF thing where I'm the real world champion. I'm the champion.
Yeah. In this point, yeah, I'm Punk. Whatever.
But I am Scalz. You can find me here on Off the Top Media on both Twitch and YouTube, as well as Off the Top Media _ on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. I am the host of NXT on Tap, joined by these two amazing fellas. On Friday nights, we do Friday Night Review with myself, Cam G, and Jamie Rose. So I hope you guys come and check that out. We also, tomorrow night on this YouTube, as well as Rivet City Radio Twitch, you have The Boom, which is an AEW show hosted by Cam G and Metalcore Mike, with a guest host of Phil Khan. So make sure you check out everything. Do the like, subscribe, share, get us out there, help us continue to grow as a company. We'd love doing this for you. We hope to continue doing it for you, and we hope to see you guys again soon. Have a great evening. Thanks for stopping by.